Hello, good day. So let's continue our lesson on solving quadratic equations, this time by completing the square. Now, bakit ba kailangan pa to? Well, because not all quadratic equations can be solved by factoring because not all trinomials are factorable. So this is an alternative solution aside from quadratic formula na igagawa din natin ng separate video. So let us now proceed. Okay, solve each equation using the completing the square method. So you're given x squared plus 8x minus 5 equals 0. So anong first step? First step is to make sure na naka-descending order yung inyong trinomial, no? So descending na yan. Now, the next step is to leave all the terms with variables on one side of the equation. So lahat ng may x maiwan sa kaliwa. Yung negative 5 lilipat natin sa right side. Okay? So we have x squared plus 8x, and then I will leave a blank here kasi mayroon tayong i-add yan later, no? Equals 5 plus blank. Okay, so ano yung mga i-add natin dyan sa mga space na yan? Kukunin natin yung b natin ay 8, no? And then we take half of that and then we square. So we have 8 over 2 square. 8 over 2 is 4 squared or 16. So we add 16 to both sides of the equation. Now, since 16 na to, that means your trinomial is already perfect, no? Kaya nga completing the square ang tawag dyan. Now, how do you factor a perfect square trinomial? Kukunin nyo lang yung square root ng dalawang dulo. Square root ng x squared is x. Square root ng 16 ay 4. And then, take the sign of the middle term. So, this is positive. Kaya positive din tayo. And then, quantity squared. So, that's how you factor a perfect square trinomial, no? So, 5 plus 16 is equal to 21. So, the next step is to use the square root property, no? We take the square root of both sides. Okay? So, take the square root of both sides. So, this is plus minus square root of 21. So, square root of x plus 4 squared is x plus 4. So, this is plus minus square root of 21. Now, square root of 21 can no longer be simplified, kaya okay na yan. So, what are the two solutions? We have x plus 4 is equal to positive square root of 21 and x plus 4 is equal to negative square root of 21. So, if x plus 4 is equal to positive square root of 21, ilipat lang natin yung 4 sa kabila. So, that's negative 4 plus square root of 21. And the other one is x is equal to negative 4 minus square root of 21. And that's it, no? Okay, let's proceed to number 2. We are given x squared plus 9x minus 10 equals 0. So again, the first step is to leave all the terms with variables on one side of the equation. So we have x squared plus 9x. Lagay tayo ng blank dito. Lipat ang negative 10. Negative 10 becomes positive. And then plus blank. So what is our b? B is equal to 9. So b over 2 squared is equal to 9 over 2 squared. So what is square of 9 over 2? That is 81 over 4. So square lang numerator and denominator, no? So we have 81 over 4. 81 over 4 here. So since this is now a perfect square trinomial, we just take the square root of the first and the last term. So we have x and 9 over 2. Sign of the middle term is positive. So we have plus here and then quantity squared. Equals, we combine these two. Take the LCD. LCD is 4. So what do we do with the LCD? We divide by the denominator. So kung nalilito kayo, lagay nyo ng over 1 yan. 4 divided by 1 is 4 times 10 is 40. Plus 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 81 is 81. So we have x plus 9 over 2 squared is equal to 40 plus 81 is 121 over 4. And then we take the square root of both sides. So this is plus minus. O, wag niyo lang kalimutan yung plus minus, no? Once you take the square root of both sides. So we have x plus 9 over 2 equals square root of 121 is 11. So this is plus minus 11. Square root of 4 is 2. So that's 11 over 2. So what are the solutions? One of the solutions is x plus 9 over 2 equals positive 11 over 2. And the other one is x plus 9 over 2 equals negative 11 over 2. Now, if x plus 9 over 2 equals 11 over 2, lilipat lang natin yung 9 over 2. We have x is equal to negative 9 over 2 plus 11 over 2. O this time, we don't need the LCD anymore, no? Kasi pareho naman ang denominator. So, subtract lang natin yung numerator. 11 minus 9 is 2. So, that is 2 over 2 or 1. Now, the other solution is x is equal to, lipat ang 9 over 2 ulit. That's negative 9 over 2 minus 11 over 2 this time, no? Now, negative 9 minus 11 is negative 20 over 2 or negative 10. So what are the solutions? The solutions are 1 and negative 10. And that's it. What if there are fractions involved? Paano natin to isosolve? So naka-descending na yung ating power at yung constant natin nasa right side na. So mag-a-add na tayo para ma-complete ang square. So we have x squared minus 1/2 x. Lagay tayo ng space dito, equals 3 over 16 plus blank. Okay, our b is negative 1/2, so b over 2 squared is equal to negative 1/2 over 2. O yan, ganyan mangyayari dyan, ano? Okay, now, how do we divide fractions? We divide by multiplying the numerator, which is negative 1/2, by the reciprocal of the denominator. Denominator is 2, ang reciprocal niya ay 1/2, so that's negative 1/2 times 1/2, and then do not forget to square. Now, negative 1/2 times 1/2 is negative 1/4, and then we square, ang labas niyan ay 1 over 16. Okay? Now, may shortcut ito, no? Tandaan nyo, kapag ang b nyo ay fraction, instead of dividing by 2, diretso na ng 1/2. Negative 1/2 times 1/2 na lang. Okay? So, maano na natin to, no? Skip nyo na to. Kasi dividing by 1/2 times 1/2 are the same. Pareho lang yon. Okay? Okay, so this is 1 over 16. 1 over 16. So this is now a perfect square trinomial. So the factor is x minus 1/4 quantity squared. Diba? Equals, o dito, hindi na natin kailangan ng LCD, same denominator naman. All you have to do is to add the numerator. Diba? 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so squaring both sides. So we have plus minus square root of 4 over 16. So x minus 1/4 is equal to, by the way, pwede itong i-reduce to lowest term, no? Pwede yung 1/4, pero mamaya na natin i-lowest term, no? Pagkakuha ng square root. Square root ng 4 is 2, and square root ng 16 ay 4. So that is equal to 1/2, no? Pareho lang ng 1/2. So, by the way, plus minus, no? Plus minus 1/2. Okay, so what is one of the solution is x minus 1/4 equals positive 1/2. And the other one is x minus 1/4 equals negative 1/2. So, yun yung dalawang solution natin, no? So, x is equal to, lipat yung 1/4, magiging positive. 1/4 plus 1/2. Now, LCD is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 1, 1 plus 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. So that is equal to 3/4. So that is one of our solutions, no? And the other one is x is equal to 1/4 minus 1/2. Again, LCD is 4. Divide, multiply lang. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 1, 1 minus 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. So that is equal to negative 1/4. So what are the solutions? The solutions are 3/4 and negative 1/4. And that's it, no? Before you're given 2x squared plus 5x equals 13. So what if a is not equal to 1? Anong gagawin dito? So lahat ng pwede nyo ma-encounter nandito na, no? So first divide each term by 2 para maging 1 ang a. So we have x squared plus 5 over 2 x plus space is equal to 13 over 2 plus space. Now, your b is fraction, no? B is equal to 5 over 2. So, ang sabi ko, pagka fraction ang b, just multiply it by 1/2 instead of dividing by 2. So, we have 5 over 2 times 1/2 squared. So, that is equal to 5 over 4 squared or 25 over 16. So we have 25 over 16 here. 25 over 16. So this is now a perfect square trinomial. Kunin lang ang square root ng first and last term. So we have x saka 5 over 4. Sign ng middle term is positive. So we have plus and then quantity squared. Equals, we combine these two. LCD is 16 divided by 2 is 8. 13 times 8 is 104 plus 16 divided by 16 is 1 times 25 is 25. And then, so this is equal to 129 over 16. So we have x plus 5 over 4 squared is equal to 129 over 16. And then we take the square root of both sides, plus minus square root of 129 over 16. So this is equal to x plus 5 over 4 equals, no, 129, wala tayong square root. So as is pa rin yan, 129. Square root of 16 is 4, so over 4 tayo. Now, paano nyo malalaman kung ang 129 ay hindi na pwedeng i-simplify? Let's take the factors of 129. 129 is divisible by 3. Why? Because the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. 12 ang sum ng digits yan. So, if we divide 129 by 3, so this is 4, 12, 9, and then 3. So that's 43 or 43 and 3, no? And 43 and 3 are both prime numbers. Ibig sabihin, walang perfect square factor ang 129, kaya hindi na siya pwedeng i-simplify. So, what are the two solutions? We have x plus 5 over 4 equals positive square root of 129 over 4. And the other one is x plus 5 over 4 equals negative square root of 129 over 4. And then, lipat lang yung 5 over 4 sa kabila. That's negative 5 over 4 plus square root of 129 over 4. So, this is equal to, pareho naman ang denominator. Combine natin. That's negative 5 plus square root of 129 over 4. So, that is one of the roots, no? Now, the other one is x is equal to negative 5 over 4 minus square root of 129 over 4. And then again, we combine these two. 4 naman parehong denominator niya. So that's negative 5 minus square root of 129 over 4. So the two roots are negative 5 plus square root of 129 over 4 and negative 5 minus square root of 129 over 4. So that's all for now. If you have any questions, just comment down below at sasagutin po natin yan as soon as I read your message. So watch out for our next video, solving quadratic equations by using quadratic formula.